How's it going, guys? We're back with some skin picks, and this week is going to be the farming update to Rust. So you'll see we have a lot of farming related skins, starting with a bunch of burlap sets. So this one is from MDemon. It is the farmer's set. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward on that. We've got some blue burlap pants, and they have like a little leaf on them. The overalls on the burlap shirt have the same little green marker. You can see it has a nice little plaid shirt underneath. And then you got Eco Farm written here on the back. And then you've got a nice little straw boonie hat to go along with it. Next up, we've got, like I said, a lot of burlap sets for you. So this is the Biofarm set. Yes, the Biofarm set from Bad Trip. And here you can see we have another straw boonie hat. This one looks kind of more like handmade, I think, I would say. And then we've got some really torn up overalls. We've got a green plaid shirt with like some kind of like stripy shirt underneath. We've got torn up jean pants. Of course, this is burlap, you know. And on the back here, it says Biofarm with a little rust punk in there on the back. Definitely a cool little set. But wait, there's even more sets. This is the Farmer Straw Hat and Overall set from Algorithm. We've got, again, a little straw boonie hat woven together. And this time we have, you know, some kind of torn up, but kind of like a different blue overalls. They've got some tools stuffed in there, some buttons. You've got a different kind of plaid farmer shirt. Looks like no undershirt. Then again, here we've got what looks like a tiny little shovel. And we've got some buttons hanging around. And then we've got Home Farm with a rust pumpkin on the back there. Next up, we've got one last burlap set for you. This one is a Scarecrow set from Johnny. Yes, this is kind of a little bit different than Farmers, which I thought was really cool. You've just got this really burlap potato sack Scarecrow look to you, and then a nice balaclava Scarecrow face mask. The whole thing just fits nicely, and I definitely love the looks of it. Next, we've got another farmer set, but it's a little bit different. This one's brought to us by Zifict, and it is a boonie hat, a collared shirt, and regular pants. So we've got kind of some rolled up sleeves on this collared shirt. There's a nice little pumpkin. You can see the same pumpkin is on the pants. So yeah, collared shirt. Very different. We got the same little pumpkin up here on the hat as well. And then here's kind of like the front and sides of the pants. Next up, we've got some non-farm related stuff, and it is the continuation of the Phantom clothing from Shedman. And we've got the Phantom gloves, which are everything you would expect it, and the Phantom boots. So there we have those right there. Not sure if we'll see them this week since, you know, there's farming stuff, but since, you know, Help went ahead and put in the other pieces, we may see this one coming up week. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just have to complete the sets, because we're definitely long due for one. And something a little different that everyone has been loving is the froggy gloves. Yep, these are the frog gloves. They're brought to us by Fora, and, well, there we go. I mean, it's the frog boots equivalent of gloves. How can you not love this? It's a weird week for it, but it's definitely one of my favorite things this week. It's so simple, yet so great. Next up, we've got a high-qual set for you from Milo this week, is the Cold-Blooded set. So we've got a very kind of like Punisher, kind of hockey-ish looking mask here. And then it kind of has, I don't know, I really like this kind of like spine strip on the top made of metal, or plating. It looks really cool. And then down here we've got, you know, your typical kind of like plating. It seems to have kind of like a gold and dark bronze kind of look to it. Definitely a cool set. Particularly love the mask. Next up, we've got our last bit of clothing for you. It is the Desert Strike set from Sensei. And again, doesn't quite fit this week, but it's a very cool set. We've got this kind of desert-y look to everything. And yeah, it's just kind of cool. I like the biohazard on here. It gives it kind of like a little differentiation. And it's kind of like a mix of that kind of, I would say, paintball or airsoft kind of armor look to, or motocross kind of ish feel to it that Sensei's had in some of his other sets, but I definitely like the way this one has kind of turned out. Alright guys, next we've got deployables, and we've got a ton of them. There's lots of cool stuff this week. We're going to start out with this cute little furnace. It is the Monument Memories furnace. It's a collaboration between, well, it's mostly Kosam, but we've also got the Shippy ship over here from Vitalik. So, you know, it's a cool little thing. And yeah, it's got the memories. So we got the Shippy ship, we got the little balloon, a cobalt rocket, the dome, and a lighthouse, and a recycler. So it's definitely just, you know, there for the coolness of the cuteness of the memories. It's just pretty much a normal glow and all that. Is a cool little glow effect here on the top, which is nice. I think this is the only thing that has any glow. We'll come back and try to remember to show this at night. Oh, no, because this also has glow, so yes, definitely. So moving on, we've got the grow box. And, you know, it's strictly for food use only. And, yeah, it's just, you've got the little aluminum and the air coolers and everything. I think this is such a cool idea. I love the little artwork on it, and it looks really cool when it's glowing, so we'll be sure to check that out. Next, we've got one of the coolest boxes that I've seen. It looks like one of those plastic produce boxes that you would see pretty much in the back room of any grocery store, convenience store that has produce. This thing is perfect. I love the look of it. I think Justin did an amazing job. I would love to see this one make it in for sure. And it's cool. It's got some like the genetics markings on it and some food symbols and recycle. And it's got all these nice little touch. Like Murphket veg. Yeah, yep. You gotta love just all the little tiny details on there. For sure. Fresh fruit. That's spelled right, at least. Next, we got another cool little box. This one is brought to us by Andre. It is the Farm wooden box, and it says radiation-free seeds, 99% eco, GMO-free. I'm not sure about that. Then on the top here, we've got the actual icons from in-game of potatoes and corn and pumpkins and seeds and stuff. This way up. Definitely a cool little box for sure. Continuing with the farming trend, we've got another box right here. It's the Farmer's Chest by Garrett. And we've got some like chicken wire. There's some hemp leaves on there. We've got a hose. We've got spigots. You know, you can look in. It looks like there's produce in there. Like I think there's some corn. There's a hemp leaf coming out. You can see some potatoes in the corner there. It's got a lot of nice little details to it that really sell this box. I'm not sure the hose might be a little too flat looking. There's just not much you can work with there. We'll just have to see how Helk feels about it, but definitely very, very cool. And I just realized that's not spigot, that is a sprinkler, it looks like. Next, we've got yet another farming box. This one has kind of more of that new age recycling look to it, and it is called, well, the farming box. It says farming on it. Looks like it's kind of made of wicker. And yeah, it just kind of has a nice little eco wicker look to it. Next, we've got one X-Point box for you guys. This is number, I don't know, what number is this? Box number 13, and it is the stone box. So you got the little stone symbol there and there. And whoops, we just fell off. Let's come back up, there we go. So there we go. Oh, 13, see, I'm just blind on this side. Next, we've got another really cool box. This one is brought to us by FaZe. Yes, FaZe, it is the Farmer box. And as you can see, you can actually kind of see into the holes and crates in the crate, which I thought was neat on the sides here. And then up here, you've got a big bag of seeds, some tarp, some chicken wire, and so forth. It's definitely kind of a very rusty feel to it, for sure. Definitely fits in. Next, we've got doors, doors, doors. Starting with this nice wooden door right here. This one is brought to us by a collaboration between Cubist and Vase. We've got the tested seed. Ask your merchant for them. Always quality first. Happus Family Farm. So this is definitely a very cool one. I like that. And then the back here, it's like if you've ever been to any like farm market, especially in California, this just really calls home to me. I grew up in Cali, so you know you've got all the farms, and you go into like a Trader Joe's and it has some kind of mural like this, and you know today's potatoes are from, you know. So farms feed fighters. It's just a very cool door. I love the details on it. Next, we've got another wooden door for you. This one is very simple, just wooden barn door from Teddy. It has a kind of nice, worn kind of look to it. It also kind of has like a cell shade to it. It just makes it look a little bit unique compared to the other stuff, you know? And then over here, we've got kind of a creepy little sheet metal door. It's the kindergarten door by Zulk, and it's just creepy. I'm just, yeah. It's like, if your kindergartner's drawing that, oof, boy, they're gonna turn into quite the Chad, I think. Moving on, we've got an even more gruesome door. Don't steal the crops, guys, because this could be you. This is the guardian of the farm door. This takes Scarecrow to another level. It's very, very raidery. It gives me kind of like a Fallout vibe. You've got the Rust AK. He's still holding his AK, but are you going to go pry it from that door? I don't know. And then you've got a little farmer symbol right here. It's like all of this, and then... Oh yeah, but you know, we're farmers. Very, very cool door. Next, we've got one of the unique doors this week. It is the fake farmer. And UAD just decided, you know what, everyone else is making clothing. I'm going to make clothing for a door. And you know what, it kind of works. It's very cool and unique and fits that goofiness of Rust. Next, we've got some more barn doors for you. These are wooden double doors. And it's just, you know, your basic little barn door. You want to make a barn? Well, there you go. It's a door that matches with it. And it is the barn door. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? Barn door by Anathan. And we've got another barn door, except this one isn't wood. What? It's messing with you. Yep, it is painted to look like wood. This is the red barn double door by Devsky. And, well, you know, there you have it. When you upgrade from wood, you'll upgrade to metal. Because, you know, better protection. Moving on, I really like this garage door. It's the Eco Roller by Hexeth. It's part of his Eco set, but man, being able to see through it is going to be one of those things where people wouldn't want to really use it. So I don't know, maybe another version can be made where you can't see through it. I don't know if that's going to bother Helk, but I know that would bother players for sure. I never use garage doors you can see through because, well, obviously people can see if it's loot or not. So it's such a cool effect, though, and that's what makes me so torn on it. But it's definitely a very nice garage door. Go ahead and roll it. Take a look at it on both sides, of course. Boom. And then next we've got the Sunshine Valley door by Stabby. And yeah, it says Sunshine Valley. It's got some eggplants thrown in there. We all know what an eggplant's supposed to stand for. So you gotta love that little joke. Then we've got Zen Labs. Grow through innovation. Farm fresh produce. Caution, if you can't see my mirror, if you can see my mirrors, I can see you. So yeah, it kind of looks like the back of a truck. You've got veg for you as a license plate. Definitely a very cool little effect there. That does it for the deployables, so let's run on over here and we'll check this stuff out at night. Alright, so you can see the nice little friendly glow of this furnace here. And then you can see the little holes on top. Definitely a neat little effect. It's kind of mesmerizing. And then the grow box, so it has kind of like a faint little glow along the sides, but the real thing is what it looks like inside. Check that out. How cool is that? Oh man, I just really love this one. I think it's totally innovative and awesome. Lastly, let's jump into those tools and weapons. We've got rocks for you, starting out with a potato sack rock. Ever wanted to sack up potatoes to beat people's heads in? Well, you probably do now that I've mentioned it that way, right? Well, that's the Bag of Potatoes rock by Firefly. There you go. Smashing people with some freaking potatoes. Next, we've got a meteor rock. This one doesn't really fit the theme of this week, but it's really cool, so I want to make sure that I still fit it in here. It is the meteorite rock by World, and it's got this nice color to it. It feels like it would probably scrape you up pretty bad, which kind of makes it feel like a gnarly rock to bash with, so definitely cool there. Moving on, we've got several poop rocks for you. So we've got this one. I don't know why I'm touching or patting poop, but this is Slime Face's Poop Rock version 2. There's even some corn pieces in there. Yeah, it is what it is. And if you weren't done with that kind of poop, well, we've got horse poop. Yes, the horse poop rock with smiley face dug into it and all. Yep, see that smiley face? Yep. Done touching horse poop for now. Moving on to our last rock, which is a baked potato. It looks a little overly roasted there, especially since it's kind of glowing from one corner. But definitely a cool little baked potato for sure. Let's go ahead and just pop it into nighttime. So you can see that little glow on it. Oh no, it doesn't actually glow. Never mind. I guess it's just a bright color. Next up, we've got some tool sets for you, starting with these right here. And this is the potato tools. Of course, it's just great. So we've got Hatson's set here. We've got the potato hatchet and the corn pickaxe. I love it. They're just goofy and neat and definitely fun. Then we've got another set for you, which goes more across the nature and bio and green. We've got this moss growing all over it, some flowers around the handle of the vines, and some just beautiful vines growing over a nice kind of ancient looking stone. And this is the Rebirth of Nature set by La Crembe. Go ahead and pull this out here. Boom, there's the matching hatchet. Definitely very beautiful and serene. Next, we've got Double Barrel for you. This one is got these cute little corns staring back at you, and then the barrels look like they're made like corn, and it is just really funny. This thing, it should have been called the Corn Blaster or something, but it is the Farm Corn Double Barrel Shotgun. Go ahead. Oh, what did we hit? Oh, a barrel. I was like, what? We hit something alive? So there's that there. Boom. Very fun, and you can see it has all the little genetics markers from the update right there, which I thought was cool. Next, whoops, wrong button. We've got a semi-auto for you. This one's from Call Me Tommy, and it is the Garden Semi-Automatic. Aiming down the sight, you've got a pretty little flower and a nice blue tint. And yeah, I don't know. Someone might call you girly, but when you're gunning them down with it, I think they'll probably be begging anyways. Oh, nope, that's it. We need to swap our sets. Alright, well, we've only got 3 others, so we're just going to do that actively here. We've got the continuation in the Doodle set. We've got the Doodle Thompson. Maybe this is what we need to get a Thompson skin finally. I know Hulk likes the Doodle set quite a bit since we seem to be seeing it a lot. And it seems like the community likes it too. So hey, would you like to see a Doodle Thompson if it means we get a Thompson skin? Or do you just want to see a Doodle Thompson? I know I, for both reasons, probably would like it myself. So there you go. Again, no glow sights allowed, so that's a red painted sight, but not glowing. Next, we've got an AK for you, and it's the Shippy AK. Well, it's called Captain's AK by Vitalik, but it's the Shippy AK, because it's got the Shippy ship. And you've just got to love that, right? I mean, that's what makes this awesome. Aiming down the sight. A little bit of reload for you there. Beautiful. And lastly, we've got a different looking LR for you. It's all graffitied up and hand painted looking. It's messed up. It looks like something like a raider would scribble on, or just kind of like maybe a punk gang or something like that. It just fits the kind of like Rust attitude, and it is the LR300 Painter. And yeah, I mean, you know, name fits. The Painter. It looks painted. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know which ones you like the most and hope for it to come in with this update. I don't know if the skins will be on the same day as the update or if they'll be pushed to Friday because of it. We'll just have to see what's going on there. But I know when it's the themed kind of week, Helk usually likes to kind of make sure they're the same day. So it'll probably be Thursday. One way or another, we'll get a video and notification to you guys. And we'll try to get information to you guys if we're doing any kind of Easter contest. So keep an eye on my Twitter or the official Rust Discord. It'll be announced on those there, or also my Discord as well if you're in there. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you have a great week. Thanks for watching.